Most of you have probably traveled by ship at least once in your lifetime, or at least seen dozens of ships sailing across the blue ocean. In today's video, we'll be showing you a list of ships, but rest assured, they aren't the ordinary and boring kind you're used to seeing all the time. Each and every one of these ships is special and unique in its own way, and you probably haven't heard about most of them. So without further ado, let's begin our today's list of interesting and innovative ships. In our number one spot for today, we have the Zip Fastener ship. You might be wondering why it's called a Zip Fastener. And the answer to that question is quite simple. The ship looks like a giant zipper. The inventor of this ship, Yasuhiro Suzuki, was flying high up in the sky when he got the idea for this design. From above, he saw a normal ship moving swiftly through the water, and the waves it produced looked like somebody was opening a zipper. He modeled his ship to be similar to that zipper. The artist and his creation made it to the 2020's Design Art Contest in Tokyo, and he named his invention Opening the River. When observed from above, it looked like the Zip Fastener ship was splitting the Sumida River perfectly in half. The ship itself is an impressive 9 meters long, and it has a chrome-colored body, a bridge, and like every zipper, something to pull on. Very interesting design, don't you think? I hope you enjoyed this first ship. Wasn't it interesting? Anyway, now it's time for our second one on the list. And this ship is not only fascinating, but also extremely innovative. And it's a pioneer in renewable energy on the water. Let's take a look, shall we? The ship's name is Turano Planet Solar. And just as the name implies, it's the first and the largest completely solar-powered ship. The whole surface of the ship is covered with a whopping 537 solar panels that allow it to convert solar energy into the electrical energy it needs to power its two huge engines. The ship's two hulls contain a total of 8.5 tons of lithium-ion batteries, which makes the whole ship extremely heavy. However, despite this ship's weight, its shape is so well engineered that it allows it to move at the speed of almost 20 kilometers per hour. The entire thing is 31 meters long, and it started sailing on March 31st, 2010, and just 2 years later, it became the first water vessel to circle the globe by using only renewable energy sources. Not only does this amazing ship look good and travel fast, but it's also the most eco-friendly ship in the world, and it definitely inspired others to use solar energy more and more in the water vessels industry. How could you not think that this one is simply amazing? Now that we presented an insanely useful and practical ship, it's time to show you something a lot more amusing. Our next vehicle doesn't go on the water's surface like the previous ones. This machine can dive underwater, and the best part is, it can take people there as well. This little machine is called Spymaster Mini Submarine. It's very small and it's used solely for entertainment. It's a great invention for marine life lovers and diving enthusiasts, and the best part about it is that it doesn't require the user to wear a mouthpiece, which makes it easier to breathe and makes the experience far more enjoyable. The oxygen is fed directly into the helmet, creating an air bubble for the user to breathe. This device is powered by a battery that can last up to an amazing 80 minutes, and it allows the diver to reach depths of up to 12 meters underwater. It isn't a very fast machine, as it can only reach 2 kilometers per hour at its best, but since it's made for enjoying the scenery rather than racing or fast travel, its speed is more than enough. Another good thing about this product is that it's affordable compared to the other ships on our list, and it can be bought online for around $18,000. If you want to see some colorful fish and other sea creatures without going through scuba diving training, this little device would be perfect for you. Just remember to charge the battery before you dive into the water. Well, now that we've covered the fun and affordable little submarine, it's time to see something more luxurious that'll make you say, wow, I want to go there. Our number 4 on the list today is the Valhalla ship. This ship was custom built by the Reeves brothers, and they gave their creation some serious power. It's equipped with a 150 horsepower engine, and it also has a 1,300-liter tank of fresh water for its travelers. It can accommodate 5 people inside it for a very luxurious and comfortable cruise. Inside the ship, there's a reception area, office, dining room, master cabin, and even a built-in library. As if that wasn't enough, the boat also has a floor heating system to keep it nice and cozy during colder weather. A cruise on this ship would be perfect for someone who wants to relax, get away from their everyday routine, and enjoy some drinks in the open sea. Our next ship is definitely very unique compared to the others, because it can also move on land. This ship is called Iguana Pro Interceptor Rib, and it was built by a French company called Iguana. The vehicle's very fast and can sail at about 100 kilometers per hour on the water. It can transform from a land vehicle to a water one, and vice versa, in a matter of seconds by simply deploying or retracting its caterpillar track. It can move on all kinds of surfaces, from sand and mud to paved road and even rocks. It also has a carbon fiber body, which makes it very tough and hard to damage on the outside. This vehicle is designed to be as adaptable as possible, and it can serve many purposes, like extraction, rescue operations, interception of other sea vessels, and surveillance. If you'd like to travel across both water and land without leaving the driver's seat, well, the Iguana Interceptor would be the best tool for the job. Now it's time for our 6th invention of this list, and this one can be rather useful. If you've ever wanted to learn how to surf, but you feel uneasy due to the big waves, this device can help you fulfill your wish. This is the Onion Carver X, and it looks just like any other normal surfboard when observed from above. What makes it special though is that it doesn't need any waves to be useful, because it's electric and powered by 2 large batteries. These batteries are rechargeable, and they make the board go very fast, up to 35 kilometers per hour in fact. You can change its speed with a wireless controller that you strap around your hand and hold in your palm. With this board, you can easily learn how to surf without having to enter waves and dangerous seas, and you won't even have to depend on the wind to make you go faster. So, we're on our last 2. Our 7th water vehicle comes from Tokyo, and it has a very peculiar look. This strange ship is called the Heoko Water Bus, and it only travels on a fixed route over the waters of Tokyo. Its look was inspired by an alien spaceship. It has many windows for passengers to look through, and all of its sides are curved to make it look as futuristic as possible. The vehicle can hold 78 passengers, but it doesn't move very quickly. However, if you watch it at night, it can look like a real extraterrestrial spacecraft gliding on the water. If you've ever wondered how it would feel to travel in an alien spaceship, the Heoko Water Bus might just be the ride for you to try. Now, we're down to our last item for today, and I hope you enjoyed discovering the previous amazing creations. The last, but certainly not the least vehicle, is fun, fast, and a great way to spend your time at the lake or sea. It's called the Wo-Kart, because it looks and works just like any other go-kart, just on water. This design was made to resemble a normal car as much as possible. The driver has a seat and seat belt, and they can turn the vehicle with a steering wheel. This device can literally turn water into a road and make you experience real driving on the water. It's powered by an 80 horsepower engine, and it can move very quickly. Normally, traveling at such high speeds and constantly hitting the water could hurt the driver's back, but the Wo-Kart seat was also designed to act as a shock absorber and keep the driver's head and spine perfectly safe while speeding through the water. Doesn't that sound like such a fun way to spend time in the open water? I think it sure does. Anyway, with that we've concluded today's video and our journey to discover the most amazing and innovative water vehicles. Feel free to tell us in the comments which one's your favorite and why. Also, be sure to like this video and share it to others so they can also witness these great vehicles. Finally, if you haven't already subscribed, please do, as it helps us out a lot and it helps you see more content like this from us. Well, that's all from us today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.